Mm, 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 Really. Hey guys, good evening. You're most welcome, guys. I welcome you to my evening live stream. You're most welcome. How are you? I hope you're all doing great. Same as here, Nora. I'm fine, no complaining. How is your day? Come aboard, we talk. How was your childhood, guys? Hey, come. We chat, we laugh, we make friends. We meet up new people, smile like no any other tomorrow. So today, network ajesikidde manyi njaginoonya lazima. How are you, my beautiful people? Are you all okay? Here's the birthday girl sitting in a hallway seeking for coolness, but anyway, I'm here for network. Sitting next to the fridge. In case you hear the sound, just know I'm sitting next to the fridge. But I hope you guys are okay. Good evening, everyone. Batumiddeko kansubire nti muli bulungi, nange gyende eno ndi fine. I'm not complaining about anything. I'm just fine and quiet. Yeah, it was hard. I couldn't rest, so I could not sleep. You know me when the brain when it's bad in the network. Atendya kubo omuntu azunga. You cannot sleep. However, it's like your brain is having a conference with other veins. They're like, guys, we need to talk about this. We need to sort this before she sleeps. We really need to sort this. So your brain will not allow you to sleep. You're most welcome, guys. Welcome aboard. Welcome. You're most welcome to my live stream, guys. Good evening. How are you? Don't mind me that I'm talking today. I'm just sleepy. I couldn't sleep. My brain and so that's how I ended up not sleeping today. But I'll sleep. Inshallah, I'll sleep. I hope that no one comes with something that will make me not to sleep. I'm a thinker. There are some people who are brain thinkers. Ibrahim, how are you? You're most welcome, Mr. Ibrahim. How are you? I hope you're doing great. You're most welcome to my live. My name is Nora. So guys, you cannot sleep. I'm telling you. When your brain is overthinking, even if you slap it, you can rotate on that bed just because of sleep. That's why me sometimes I prefer taking a strong drink so that my brain does not work properly. I just go to that bed when my brain is like this. We are only thinking about. You all know what I'm talking about. The only thing that can make you sleep. From where? I'm from Uganda, Mr. Ibrahim. I'm a Ugandan. Uganda. That's where I'm from. So guys, in today's topic, I want us to talk about what was that memorable thing that you could always remember and laugh that happens when you were kids. Me, I love to bring up stories of when we were kids because those stories really made me laugh. Back then when there were no phones, you don't have time to be on the phone, eh? Like nowadays, you guys are having family meeting. He's from Iraq. Hi, hello, how are you? Oh, you're most welcome, Mr. Ibrahim. I'm really gladly to see you or to meet you here on my live stream. I hope you and your family are doing fine over there. Much love to all the people in Iraq. Me during growing up, you see, nowadays I don't. What do you mean that you don't? You're not happy to see me? What is it? You're not happy to see someone like me? So, guys, you see, nowadays you find people having a family meeting, or maybe they are like sitting, but some people will be on their phone. Back then, in the I don't understand your words. Oh, you don't understand my words. Oh, because I'm speaking English, most of my followers they only understand English. That's why I have to speak in English so that someone can understand me. But you can click on your CC, there's where it will bring you the language translate. Like it will translate. If I speak in English, it can translate it into your language. Mr. Ibrahim. Okay. I have a friend of mine. He's called Ibra. He's from Uganda. So guys, how many uncles are you? How many uncles? Unless are you? How many unless are you? Like how many are we unless? Mister, I'm not getting your words. Unless are we? Mr. Ibra, how many unless are you? Ah, you're saying that how old am I? Me? I'm 23. I'm 23 years old. I'm turning 24 by tomorrow. Let me say I've already turned 24. Ati mubuze emyaka kambawo emyaka. So guys, you see me, my childhood, I'm someone who grew up loving my childhood, and every day was a beautiful day. That me and my elder sister and I, we made our lives like a beautiful for us. When we grew up, every time we could sit together, we could remind of ourselves like, back then you were something else. But me, I don't know why. Most of my family members, when we are together, everyone says, we are happy you grew up. We are happy you grew up because Nora, you could make someone cry. You could make someone shift from one place where they are and not ever want to come back in that same place where you are. I remember someone telling me that if I ever grow up, don't ever visit my home. They are the one now telling me, when are you visiting? When are you visiting? To be honest, I've never visited her. And I don't ever bring out that conversation of her telling me when we were young that if I ever grow up and get married, don't ever visit my home. But because you were young, when you're young, you're used to that. When you're that kid and you have that thing in your brain, you were told to tell the truth, no lie. Like, yes, you tell the truth, that everyone knows you, that they know one person in the house can always tell the truth. And once you say it, everyone's like, why did we have to say it when she's right there? Hi, how are you? This is Mohammadi Novella, and this is Heritage. I'm from Indonesia. Hi, how are you? How is Indonesia? I hope you're doing fine. AFG, how are you, my dear? I hope you're doing great. You're most welcome. My teacher. That kid, when everyone could say something and they're like, why did we have to say it when she was there? My mom could always say, Nora, come, come. So, because I used to fear me to flog me, so that's why I could tell the truth. They could call me and I'm like, my siblings, they'll tell me, don't tell the truth. I'm like, yes. But once I reach in front of my mom, you from? I'm from Uganda. Me, I'm a Ugandan, guys. I'm a Ugandan. One day, can I? Me, I'm a Ugandan. I love Ethiopia. Oh, that's good if you love Ethiopia. I'm sorry, me, I'm not Ethiopian. I'm a Ugandan, like Uganda, Uganda, not Ethiopia. Me, I'm a Ugandan. Okay, my darling. Thanks for loving Ethiopia, but me, I'm from Uganda. You can even see. You can see the chocolate color with no cream. The product made out of the organic food. So guys, me, I'm a Ugandan. I'm not an Ethiopian, and I'm not an Eritrean, because for them they have long hair. They are black, but they have long hair. Me, you can see I have an afro. My hair is an afro, so I have an afro. I can even see the look. You see the nose. You see the nose. You see the cheeks. This is a Ugandan breed. Ugandan mixed with the Kenyan blood. This is the breed, okay? You see, this is the Ugandan breed and Kenyan breed. So guys, stop calling me Ethiopian, Indonesia, where Eritrean, because for them they have long hair. Me, I have an afro. So let's go back to our conversation. I could fear to be flogged, but I wanted to be with my siblings in every moment in their life. One time one of them did something. They went and recorded themselves. You know, back then we used to have radio cassettes. There was tapes. You know those tapes that have loops? And then you can put your fingers inside. You can turn A, B. So they went and recorded themselves using the tape. They were singing, you know, the music plays from the tape, and for them they mime, like singing like a karaoke. Hi, Sansi Komar, how are you? You're most welcome. How are you doing? Thanks so much for coming, my dear. So they recorded themselves. My mom came back home. She wanted to play music. Trying to play music, she could hear voices. So me in the background, I was like, guys, you should stop. You should stop. My mom called all of us. She told me, Nora, I want you to tell me the truth. Who touched my radio? I was like, Mom, me. My big sister and my brother, they were just looking at me like this. Don't say what. My mom was like, Nora, do you want me to beat you? I'm connected 11 days. Connected 11 days, like not getting. I remember yesterday. Yes, I remember yesterday you visited me. Yeah, yesterday was on her live. Yeah, I saw you. I'll visit you, my dear, okay? I'll visit you, don't worry, Kumar. I really appreciate, but I remember I saw you yesterday. That's when I received your comment. You know why it does not lie. It brings you a person when they visited you, they show you. So I saw you yesterday. That's when you came to my house, and I really appreciate for you to come and visit me. So I don't know this way you're saying that I'm connected 11 days. I did not see any 11 days. It was yesterday evening at around 6 p.m. and it has just made one day today, like 24. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, my dear. Thank you. So, and another thing that we grew up at home. Me, I'm someone, when I leave something, I know how I left it. It's like, it's in my mind. You all know, like, something belongs to you. When you've left something, you know how you left it. And when you find someone has touched it, you know, when someone has touched your stuff, you'll always know that someone was here because of the way. The other person will come in a rush and just touch things and leave it the way they are not supposed to be. So me, when I never wanted to spend money. I love saving. That's my problem up to now. My sister always tell me spend, 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 spend. I actually don't know how to like spend my own money. I do not know how to do that. Spending money on something that gives me profit. That's kind of me as a person. But I don't know how to spend money on like going out, like eating, maybe buy if I want. If my heart tells me I want to buy clothes, but if it's not into clothes, my mind is not into that. I put my mind into something else. Okay, bye, have a great day. So as a child, I could always save coins. You know those coins, they give you a coin, you throw it into your tin. They give you a coin, you throw it into your tin. They give you a coin, you throw. So me, I used to collect coins because at home they could pack for you breakfast. That was enough for me. I didn't need again money. But at home they could give you money so that you don't reach at school and then start admiring other kids, you know, when they are buying their own things to eat. So I collected money. One day the holiday reaches, I have to go to my mom's place because I used to stay with my uncle, and then I had to go to my uncle's place. And then I went home with my team with money. My sister is the one who can remember. She was like, "Hey, Nora, the bag is too heavy. What's in the bag?" You know, the coins actually. When the coins are many, they become heavy. I told my sister, "That's my savings." She was like, "Wow, does mom know?" I told her, "Yes. She's the reason why I brought those coins here." My sister was like, "Okay." She told me, "Can we have some and go buy like ice and buy like rice balls, fish balls?" She started telling me the things that we should eat, street food. And then at home eating street food, my mom used to be so strict with us. You know, eating street food, my mom never trusted. You know, actually, street food, guys, dust. Sometimes they put just things there openly, and then maybe someone is driving a car and the dust goes on it like that. So my mom used to be so picky. She could not allow us to eat street food, but we could buy without her knowing and then we eat. But if you eat that street food and then later on you have a stomach ache, and then she asked you, what did you eat? Have you eaten anything without me knowing what you ate? And then you open your mouth and say like, I bought. my mom will flog you, and then she could almost send to meet an angel. The woman never liked to spend her money at the hospital. When you know, when you're single mom, like problems comes after problems after problems after single mom, they can go through a lot of things. And yet you cannot stop your kids from playing, you cannot stop your kids from having fun. They just want to explore, know how life is out there, how everything is. Guys, I'm telling you, suddenly I became ill. It was like my sister's like her dream came true. Have you ever been somewhere but you're in that place but your mind is somewhere on where what you left home? That was me. I was admitted at the hospital for 1 week, but being at the hospital, my mind was home. My money, my money, my money. I remember I can't tell my mom that I told my sister about it. I thought I kept on crying. So maybe at the hospital for sometimes guys, doctors or maybe nurses, because I know once a doctor has done his job, nurses are the ones who are going to be around you, coming and checking on you. Please, every patient who is crying does not mean they are sick. Some people are just having trauma. They're having trauma with something that is happening in their life. Every time they remember what happened, it's what makes them cry. But you guys, you think when a patient cries, you think they are sick. No, they are not sick. Me, I remember every time I could cry at the hospital, rolling myself on the bed. I want to go home, I want to go home. They'll come and inject me. And then they'll make me fall asleep. And then when my mom comes later on when I'm awake, they'll be like, your daughter has been crying, she wants to go home. And my mom will be like, yeah, she does not like hospital, she wants to go home. I'm crying for my money. That's when they tell you that when you see someone crying so hard and you think that person is crying for, not everyone. Me, actually, someone once told me that, Nora, I once went somewhere and then I lied. My parents caught me, but I have to lie that the girlfriend was my friend's girlfriend. Imagine my friend, this thing of being in the village. You don't even know. My friend went ahead and slept with my girl. Do you know how much pain I felt? Do you know how much pain I felt? I could not tell my parents that I know the girl. I could not tell anyone, but I felt the pain deep down in my heart. And when the day the girl passed away, the guy was crying, not because he loved. He told me I cried every time I could think that my own girlfriend cheated on me with my best friend. That's so, guys. I'm telling you. You see, whenever something happens, people don't cry for you. When you see someone is over crying and you're like, oh, she's hurt. Sophia, how are you? How are you doing? My darling Sophia the first. Can you say my name, please? Oh, Sophia the first. How are you, darling? Are we okay? Are we safe? Anyway, Sophia the first. Do you know that I love watching that cartoon? You're pretty. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, Sophia the first. I love watching Sophia the first, you guys. I don't know, maybe I'm the 90 person who watches cartoon up to now, but I love Sophia the first. Every time I could hear the song, when they're introducing Sophia, the song is the first thing that makes you leave everything that you're doing just to come and watch the cartoon for the Sophia on Disney Junior. And then when the time comes for the marathon, oh guys, I think when I have kids, my kids will never be bored because I was born with them in any kind of thing. I love cartoons. I'm not a big fan of game, but I love cartoon. Hello, thoughts. How are you doing? In this ham, how are you doing? In this ham, thoughts. How are you doing? You're most welcome to my live stream. I hope you're doing great. Hi guys, how are you? This is your girl Nora. I'm a Ugandan. Yes. Don't make a mistake and call me an Ethiopian. I'm not Ethiopian. I'm a Ugandan. I'm a Ugandan, guys. But I'm really great to see you guys on my live stream. Welcome. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Like and share. Say my name. In this thought, in this harmful thoughts, but it's not harmful. It's in this harm thoughts. So your name means something that in this harm thoughts, like people can have harmful thoughts, but not everyone has a wild thoughts. Anyway, thanks so much for coming. I'd already said your name. Maybe you didn't hear me saying it. I already said it. Where are you from, Sophia? Guess where I'm from. Let me look at you. Let me look at you straight. You're an Indian. You're from India. Sophia said, where are you from? Sophia, I'm from Uganda. UG, I'm from UG. It ends with DA. In the middle, it's AN. So I'm a Ugandan. Yes, you're most welcome. Nora really welcomes you. So in my live stream today, I'm just sharing with you guys my childhood memories, because I know I'm not the only person who always remembers their childhood and they're like, wow. Sometimes I wish I did not grow up so fast like this. Yeah, so give me a follow because I've guessed where you're from. Guys, me, I love my childhood time when I was young. And sometimes I even tell myself, I wish I did not grow up. Because growing up, there's a lot of problem. Heartbreak, you're worried about who is going to marry you, you're worrying about will you ever be a good wife, will I meet the right husband who will not cheat on me. You're worried about how will your kid be. Sophia, I'm from London. Oh, Sophia, you're from South London, North London, or East? Tell me. Tell me, Sophia. Because I have a cousin mine who lives in York City in London. Oh, you're from South. Oh, that's great. That's great, Sophia. Me right now, I'm in Saudi Arabia. Nice. Ah, London, India, entire world is watching your life. Thank you so much, thoughts. Thank you so much. Sophia, I really appreciate. Thank you so much. I think you're the one who acted in Sophia the first, but you don't want me to know. Please, can I kindly have your autograph if you don't mind? Hi from India. Hi Kushu. How are you doing? You're most welcome. So guys, you know when you grow up you think a lot. Back then when you were young you could not even think of anything. Yeah, of course. Are you sure, Sophia, you're going to give me an autograph? Write your autograph here. Sign here on my forehead. Sign it here on my forehead. So every time I could look at it, I'm like, oh, Sophia the first is the one who signed on my forehead. Oh, guys, please kindly don't forget to like and share and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And guys, please watch my videos. I have beautiful videos. They are not that long. They are 5 to 4 minutes. They are not that long. You can go and show and see it. I have a lot of beautiful videos, and more especially my channel is about food tutorial and lifestyle. So I share with you my life in Saudi, and I share with you other things, what we eat. I'd already subscribed. Oh, thank you so much, Sophie. You're truly a Sophia the first. Hey Sophia, nice to meet you. In this thoughts is actually saying hi to you, Sophia. So guys, growing up was good because we never knew that we'll come to pay bills. The time will come, we'll get out of our parents' house. Let me tell you guys, when I grew up, I used to save money. But don't go and touch that money without asking me. So I was telling you I was in the hospital. My sister used my money. I came back home when we were discharged. The lady came. You know, a person who feels guilty will always feel guilty. You see, the guilty will eat them. They will always feel bothered. So I remember they put me in the bed sleeping, and then my sister came. She called me. She was like, Nora, Nora, are you asleep? Quiet. So she thought I was asleep. She opened the tin, wanted to take another coin from. I already had the pain here of finding my coin. My tin was feeling less. It wasn't heavy the way it was. You know, your 1 year savings, and someone is just playing with your saving like that without even bringing back the profit. So I had that pain. The lady came to take another coin. This time I waited for her to open, and then I grabbed her. my, something that my sister will never forget is that part. She told me, Nora, that day almost gave me a heart attack. You know that I thought that you were asleep, but you were not. And then I grabbed her hands. I started just breathing. She was like, Nora, calm down, calm down. Let me put back the coin. Let me put back the coin. I only came to take some coins so that I can use it tomorrow to school. I will pay you back. Imagine we were young. Where was she going to get money to pay me back? I had to let that day pass. When we grew up, I was my 21st birthday. I had 300 Ugandan shilling. So 300 Ugandan shillings, it's almost like $1,000. It's not 1,000, it's like $100. So I left my money home and then I went for the trip. So when I went on the trip, I had only new cash. It was only new papers. My sister took the money. As I told you, when a person is guilty, you'll always notice on their face. And me, I don't know, maybe it's just a gift from God. But whenever I feel something is wrong, someone has done something wrong to me, this is how I feel it. But I just don't want to tell them. I just want them to be the first one to tell me that, you know what, I did this. Because I don't want to tell them, but I want someone to be open with me. That's my way of creating loyalty. Like, I did this, but I'm sorry. Or maybe, Nora, this is what I did when you were not around. But I realized that no one wants to tell the truth in this world. Not everyone wants to tell that. So my sister thought that maybe I would belong on my trip. I came back home just like today, but it was on 29th. Because my birthday is tomorrow. She told me, oh, Nora, you're home. I was like, yes. I checked my money. I found it was an old note. I was like, and then I kept quiet. I looked at her. She was like, what? Are you okay? Ever since you came back from your trip, you're behaving weird. Are you okay? Are you sick? Can I take you to the hospital? I was like, no. I'm just fine. I looked at her and then I told her, do you feel like telling me something? She told me, Nora, what do you want me to tell you? I was like, just tell me. What did you do when I wasn't around? She so my sister was like, nothing, I didn't do anything. So what made me that day to speak up? It's when she lost my cat. I didn't want to talk about the money being changed with the old note. I kept quiet and then asked her, where is my cat? She was like, oh, you know, Nora, me, I hate cats. You left me with your cat and then you went. How was I supposed to take care of that kitty? How? You know me, I don't like cats. Actually, she does not like cats. That's when I busted in anger. I was like, so thank you for using my money and you did not not even ask permission. She was like, my sister was like, okay, listen, you're my young sister, and when your big sister done something to you, you shouldn't complain. Ah, Bayan. How are you, Bayan 96? You speak English. Yes, Bayan. Anokaba. Anokaba. My sister looked at me and then she was like, how did you know? I told her the notes that I left they were new, like new papers. I found old ones. Did you touch my money? And how did you know that I had money? She told me, you're my young sister. Everything that happens in your life, I should know it. That was the excuse my sister gave me. And then I asked her, to be honest, I'm here, but me, ever since we grew up, I learned to ask things. But me, you know, when you're young, you'll always be young in front of your elders. My sister always takes me as a young kid. Young. She's like, you don't have to say a word. When I speak, you should not speak. When I say something, you shouldn't say anything. I'm like, when will I ever go? One day I felt like betrayed. I remember I went and I told my mom, please. This is what I told my mom. I was like, Mom, please, can you give my siblings at least to start respecting me? My mom was like, why? And then I told my mom, she's our young sister, and we are her elders. Whatever we say to her is what she's supposed to do. I told my mom, I may be young, but I don't need people to control my life and misuse my That's what I told my mom. So my mom was like, okay guys, at least give her respect, like a little. They were like, now you hear, even mom is agreeing. Mom is on our side. It was like I called my mom for nothing. I felt like I felt like I don't belong in my family. And then I told my mom, are you for real? I brought you all the way from the village to come here to defend me, to make my siblings realize that I'm also a grown-up person now. They have to respect my things. No one should just touch my things anyhow. If they want something, they should first ask. I hear that word when my mom tells me that your siblings will listen to you. I don't like it. Comment below, guys. How was your childhood? Come on. You letting me know that speak. Monday to get up. Please kindly guys, speak to me. Tell me something, I'm giving up on you. I'm sorry that I couldn't get to you. I looked at them, I told them, guys, this is not going anywhere. You see, when you're third born in your family, you'll never be treated with respect. I'm telling you guys. Me at home, no one takes me for serious, to be honest. And first of all, they all know that I'm a calm person. I don't usually show my anger towards anyone, and I don't usually share my thought immediately. Being a third born in the family, but being a third born also is a good thing. I remember one thing. My sister who follows me on the back one time told my parents, and she was like, guys, Is she the only child that you have? My sister asked my mother, is she the only child you have? We are all your children, but you're always considering her. Why? My sister got jealous. She went and took all my medicine. Guys, my sister took an overdose. So parents, whenever you have children, at least try to explain to your kids that this one is like this. But I thank God that all of us at home, we grew up by the mercy of the Lord, guys. We were miracle babies. From the firstborn to the lastborn. We at home, all of us, 7 of us, were born with a heart disease. But when we reach at the age of 10, there is always a herbal medicine they used to treat us with, from young. And since you were a baby, once they found out that you have that, like, it's not like that bad, like, this is how they say it in our language, that well, they say it in Uganda, omutima omunafu. Like, omutima gw'omunafu. You find sometimes difficulty in breathing, so we had that issues, and my mom really struggled with us so hard, but thank God that, guys, we are really, every time my mom looks at us, she's like, guys, you children, you really made me suffer in this world. But thank God, when no one ever knew that you will survive, God is the one who knows what tomorrow comes with. I remember one time my sister, she was like, the one who follows me, for her, she nearly passed away, but she's now okay, very, very okay. And the good thing, you see, we were sick when we were young, all the time, hospital. But when we grew up, we never disturbed our mom again. We never disturbed her. It's like God knew that the woman has suffered so much raising children on her own, on a lower budget. One of my grandmothers was a nurse at the children's hospital there in Uganda. Our grandmother also made she really played a big part. I remember that lady, each one of us, whenever we are sick, our grandmother would make sure that we get a private room at the hospital. That's what my grandmother did her best, that we never shared a room with other sick patients. We could always get our own room. Our grandmother really, really fought her best, because a mother seeing your child struggling, raising kids, and the kids are always falling sick here and there. That's why sometimes I don't remember the bad parts in my life, but I remember the good time that I had with my siblings growing up, with my mother growing up, because I love playing good memories. Bad memories, sometimes they don't bring good things in life. That's why I always tell people, try your best and forget about the bad things. Remember the good things, at least in your life. I love you, my sister. Dijam Zuzu. Hey, Mazuzu. Are you really Mazuzu? let me put my head inside the fridge, Zuzu. How are you, DJ? Dijamaz. How are you? You okay? Mi ba machuchu, mazuzuzu. Mi ba machuchu. Sorry to turn your name into a song. You'll forget that's a problem with me. That's the problem with me. Everything is a joke to me. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. Don't be mad, okay? Guys, as I was telling you, in life, mubulamu bw'ensi eno, make sure that Johns, how are you? How are you doing, Mija? DJ? You smile. You tell yourself, Anangili, don't say see. Because when you look at yourself and then you, oh, you're Nigerian. Sorry. Oh, nice to meet you, my dear friend. Sorry to say that. Sorry. Nice to meet you. Zuzu. Let me just ask, is just a nickname or it's your real name? Because if that's your real name, how did you grow up? I hope no one made fun of your name. Because me, where I come from, people like nicknaming people. They will stand from your name and then they will give you a nickname. Me growing up, they gave me a name of Banana. And the sheep, unless you like bear. But maybe later we don't know better. It's almost a job. Banange bambu mulimba. Muliwa, come with cheers. So guys, don't forget to
yogamba otya?